The desert. The final frontier. Okay, no, the space.
What? I'm like, you sound a little bit. You sound a little bit. Oh, I was about to escort you to the door because something wasn't sounding right.
That's space. That's Star Trek. I'm just kidding. We're reviewing Dune Part 2, and it's rated PG-13, and it's 2 hours and 46 minutes. So be mentally prepared to sit there for 2 hours and 46 minutes. Again, I say, download, run pee.
Oh my gosh. I needed dinner breaks.
So you're
that
saying
was almost 3 hours.
Dinner in the movies, the dinner theaters?
You might as well because you're going to get hungry. I ate very light, but I ate very, very light because I like to get popcorn and I like to get the beef hot dogs. That's my thing, my popcorn and my hot dog and my pop. So I enjoy getting that and I like it. It's good. It tastes good to me.
Okay. Okay.
Almost 3 hours. I was like, am I going to start getting hungry again, or are they insane? Let's go ahead and talk about who was in here, and let's see if maybe they'll give us him. Were they insane? Because the comics do numbers like this.
All right. So Timothy Chalamet is back as Paul Atreides.
I like him.
Yeah. Zendaya is back.
She hasn't done music in a while. I don't know if she's still doing music, but she's so busy.
Yeah, no,
acting.
She's acting. Rebecca Ferguson, Javier Bardem, Josh Brolin, Austin Butler.
I didn't recognize him.
Really? Because he's bald in this?
Because I'm used to seeing him as Elvis. That's the only time I ever knew who he was when he did that phenomenal job in Elvis. And then every time I see Josh Brolin somewhere, what do you think I immediately think about?
I don't know.
The Goonies.
Oh, okay.
Remember he was a teenage brother, the older, like the jerk brother?
Yeah.
I always think about that, and it's just amazing looking at how young he was then and how long his career's been. And we still love the Goonies.
Yeah, we do. I think they're talking about remaking it. Why?
They've been saying that for years, and I hope they don't do it.
I hope they don't do it. Yeah, and this has a plethora of more stars, so you just have to look it up or go
Those
see
are the
it
main
to
ones.
see who's in it. I just listed a few of the main ones.
So what's going on in Dune Part 2 besides the long ass?
Yes. Per Warner Brother Pictures. Paul Atreides unites with, is it Shani? I'm sorry. It's been a...
Shani? Okay.
Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing the young lady's name.
Shani.
Zendaya's character. And the Freeman, while on a warpath of revenge against the conspirators who destroyed his family. Facing a choice between the love of his life and the fate of the known universe, he endeavors to prevent a terrible future only he can foresee.
Ooh, dun, 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 dun. First of all, it was too freaking long. It was too freaking long. There were so many desert scenes that didn't even have to be there. They could have easily chopped a half hour, at least, off of this, because I dozed off twice, and I don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't like when I do that.
Short. They could have did like a little montage or something to cut it short. Yeah.
My goodness. And the story...
Well, let me say this.
It wasn't magnificent.
You're talking about how long it was and stuff like that? Okay. So... Dennis Villanueva.
Let's do that right.
Again, I apologize if I mispronounce his name. He is the director. He said he will not release any deleted scenes, explaining, "I am a strong believer that when it's not in the movie, it's dead. I kill darlings, and it's painful for me. Sometimes I remove shots and say, I cannot believe I'm cutting this out. I feel like a samurai opening my gut. It's painful, so I cannot go back after that and create a Frankenstein and try to reanimate things that I killed. It's too painful. When it's dead, and it's dead for a reason. But yes, it is a painful project, but it is my job. The movie prevails. I am very, I think, severe in the editing room. I'm not thinking about my ego. I'm thinking about the movie." He said he's severe. This movie is 2 hours and 46 minutes long.
That was
and
severe editing?
There has been movies that have been this long, but then they do like a director's cut where it's even longer. Don't expect that for Dune 2 because he said
ain't doing it.
What he said, and I believe he's standing on business.
He sounds pretty firm in here.
Yeah.
I hope this. Let me not say that, because some people may like it, and it looks like it's scored. What is scored pretty high?
Yeah, IMDb has got 8.9 out of 10, and Rotten Tomatoes, the critics gave it 92% on the tomato meter, and the audience gave it 95%. There is no extra scenes. Let me throw that in there.
And there was the one thing that got me. There was a lot of the language. And then you have some notes about that, because some of reading the subtitles.
The language used often by the Fremen is named Shekopsa. Shekopsa in the novels, which derives from the real-life Arabic, although also contains parts of French, Greek, Romani, and Slavic, including heavy alterations from Hebrew and Sanskrit. So they're doing a lot in this movie. Let's get to it. Like, they're doing a lot in this movie. The movie is long. It starts to get a little convoluted. Well, maybe not too convoluted.
It did start getting convoluted.
For people such as us that have not read the novels, okay? And also for people such as me who sees 50 billion movies, okay? And Dune Part 1 came out like what, almost 2 years ago or something like that?
It's been a while.
And I tried to watch most of that again, but that's a long movie too. I watched most of it before I saw Part 2. I still got a little lost with it.
And I hate when that happens in a movie.
I understood like the surface level. So I didn't feel like, I didn't just totally like
And the action helps. The action helps.
Yeah,
but
I didn't totally tune out. But like, when they're talking about and this family and that family and this person,
like, wait a minute, who? That one or what?
Yeah, I'm like, who's that
then
again?
What are you talking about politically?
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
and then I start to get, that's what I look here. Here I go. I start right here, and then luckily something might jolt me back.
Yep.
But after a while, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Especially with the names, I don't like because the names are so bizarre. But really, it's just the fact that the subtitles coming up and they did it in this language. But Zendaya spoke English as well.
Yeah. I honestly feel like this would be better if like they put them out closer to each other, first of all. But we did have that writer strike. I don't know if that's affecting this. There were so many trivia things. I didn't go through the whole thing.
Yeah.
If they had put them out closer together, or say you're watching it on like wherever it's going to come out, Netflix or something, and then you saw Part 1, and then you took a break, ate dinner or whatever, took a nap, and then you saw Part 2. Yeah, and then you saw Part 2. You just spent the day of it. It's a rainy day. You're inside chilling with your blankie, and you're watching it, and then you would get it better because they were starting to lose me with some of this stuff.
Woo, honey.
I was like, we're supposed to know this because I don't.
Because how am I supposed to know this?
I only dozed off like one time, and it's 2 hours and 46 minutes. I didn't plan to. I was sitting there watching it, and it was one of those long desert scenes where it was nothing much
unnecessary
going on.
Desert scenes.
And next thing I know, I'm like this, Thommi. I'm like,
already.
And then this guy got up because he had to go to the bathroom, and he kind of chuckled. He's like, "Excuse me." I was like,
"You just tell him, hey, try the Run Pee app."
I didn't even go to the bathroom. I thought I was doing good. I didn't even eat. I ate, but I didn't drink that much because I knew it was gonna be kind of long. But I'm saying I didn't know I was asleep until he
That's
woke
a dang
me
on
up.
shame. You probably would have been asleep.
No, I was only asleep for like a minute or so. Because I didn't miss that much.
Yeah, okay.
It was more like a deep blink, and then.
That's hilarious. Well, the only thing I have issue with is how long it was. It was okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's like action packed hard.
Yeah, I don't understand what the 95%, really?
I'm surprised because I totally.
And this is Part 2 of the same thing we saw in Part 1.
That's awfully high for this movie. That's again.
It's dirt.
We're audience, and we can score if we want to.
Yeah.
95%. I might have given this maybe 50.
Ooh, okay.
It's just constant. Like when Jodeci filmed their video. I'm like, is this what Jodeci filmed the video at in this desert? Because y'all here way, way too long. Why are we still here in this desert? For what reason are we still in this desert? On and on and on and on.
Because they're on a desert planet. So I got that. And where's he going to go? He don't have a way to get off the planet. I got that. And he's helping the people to survive and
that's the plan.
You know, thrive and win.
I think it could have used more of an arc.
Yeah, I think so too.
Maybe some more resistance. I like to see movies like this. I like to see the resistance. You know, y'all like some little warrior princesses. I want to see some more fighting.
Yeah.
You didn't get a lot of that in here. Well, you know, it's only PG-13.
We'll get more of that in part 3, and I will see part 3. And this movie was okay. It was just a long movie, in my opinion. I mean, but overall, I thought it was okay.
And how many clappers? Like for me, I'm just going with the basic 3. How many clappers would you give it?
I'm going to give it a basic 3 too, and I look forward to part 3, and I hope that that's the one I'm going to be like, oh my gosh,
now that comes
really
together.
Need to go see it. It's all coming together, and here's all the action that we've been waiting for, and I'm going to give it 4 or 5 clappers or something.
But then you know what? I need to go back and watch if that comes out, I'm going to go back and watch part 1 and part 2 because it might be a couple of years. Just to refresh me on what is going on.
You got to, because I was like, who's
that? Who is here to come from?
Okay, I guess we're supposed to know who this is. Somebody with a super great memory will know.
Somebody. But it wasn't bad. Definitely, I would say matinee. But honestly, I would tell you to wait until it came out on a streaming service. Whether it's Redbox, you won't be mad if you spend $5.99 to rent it. But going to the movies, especially if you don't go to matinee, it's going to be kind of pricey, and it's also long, so you may fall asleep. That's all we're trying to tell you.
Okay, that's Tommy's opinion too, and I lean towards her opinion. But it is such a big movie with big ships and a lot of desert and stuff, so you might want to see it in the movies. And if you do, I say spend matinee money.
Yeah, I wouldn't even spend that on it. Well, I did already. It's too late now, but I wasn't mad. It was just the fact that I nodded off twice. And that's not me.
Yeah. Because
then I'm missing some of the movie. That's not me, but I couldn't help it. You kind of do like
those.
Music,
it's the music and the... and then all
serene.
The desert.
Like the desert looks so serene and beautiful. It does.
It's kind of windy.
Dunes.
And it's just...
Yeah. You know what?
They lull you to sleep.
I could probably find that on one of the apps, the calming apps they have. Mm-hmm. If you want to listen to, like, you can get white noise, you can get green noise.
Yep.
Different types. I love the sound of the running water.
You know, I never thought about the colors of the other noises, right? Until I saw the commercial. One time, I don't think I've ever seen that commercial again, but I was like, I think it was pink noise that I kind of took to.
There's a pink noise too?
Yeah, I think it was the pink noise that I took to. Because the brown noise wasn't getting it for me, and white noise is too harsh.
Yeah, I don't like the white noise at all, but I do like the green, because then you get to hear nature. So that's,
Yeah, they had different color noises.
Well, that was a nice little review there of Dune Part 2.
Part 2.
Part 2, I should say 2. Oh, no,
French,
those.
that's French.
Well, thank you for tuning in to our review of Dune Part 2. And don't forget that Jules and I, Thommi, we are on Facebook, YouTube,
yes,
Instagram, and Cash App. If you may want to make a donation, anything is appreciated. Or do you have a legitimate company and you want us to wear your t-shirts or your bracelets or something that has your name on it so we can wear it on the show? Let us know. Just inbox us. We'll get back to you within 48 hours. We won't make you wait until eternity. We also take requests. Any genre. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter how old the movie is. As long as we can find it, we can review it. All right? Keep in touch with us. Stay tuned. We got more movie trivia coming up where you can win lunch from us.
Let us know what you think about Dune Part 2.
Yeah. Let us know as well, because we found it just to be... could have some more chopping room in there. But anyways, go ahead and let us know what you think, all right? And we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.